Ladies and gentlemen, this is a welterweight contest consisting of three 3-minute rounds. Referee for this contest, Mr. Harvey Harrer. Please welcome one more time in the blue corner, representing Team Titan and Monkey Muay Thai, making his amateur debut this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Elliot Howlett. And his opponent in the red corner, fighting out of JSC MMA, a record of 0-1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in the red corner one more time, Aaron Bolton.
An amateur welterweight contest here. Aaron Bolton fighting out of the red corner in the black trunks, representing the Jetsing Trust, takes on the debuting Team Titan prospect, Elliot Howlett, in the gray tie shorts.
He's got some range on him, hasn't he?
He is
Howlett, he looks so long.
He looks very, very long for a welterweight.
And with those shorts, you imagine he's going to have some good kicks.
See, I've often thought that that's what collegiate wrestlers should do. Put on the tie shorts, make everyone...
Yeah. It's like coming out in the gi and then being a good boxer.
I mean, he certainly looks comfortable on his feet.
You imagine if he can use his range and use those kicks, he can cause a lot of damage with leg and body kicks, I would say. Oh, some big kicks coming in from Bolton, though. He's not being put off by it.
Got to be careful though when committing to that low kick, because that's straight, and he has got the range to be able to land that pretty heavy. It's again he's very relaxed. Is Elliot Howlett moving well?
You're wondering as well, maybe, or I was wondering as well, if with the amount of kicks, if Bolton can look for a takedown and maybe time it off of one of the kicks, because he looks, again, he's a bit shorter and a bit more compact. Imagine him on top, you know, could be able to control a big punch there as well.
And as you talk about that, he steps in, closes the distance, gets the clinch.
And puts him up against the cage. I think I'd like to have seen him time it off of a kick, I think, and get him off balance, rather than closing like that. Me personally, I think that would have been a good time to time the takedown. With him being so long, might be quite hard for him to get him down from this position.
Certainly, while he's got the overhook, really hard for Aaron to drop down underneath the hips.
Absolutely, and if he spreads those legs wide, he can really get a good base to be able to stay on his feet.
You can see Bolton trying to step around the outside foot, but using his great takedown defense up against.
Yeah, Howlett looks pretty comfortable. I'm sure he'd like to break the grip, but he doesn't look like he's going to be going down. He looks pretty comfortable where he is, and he's got his underhook in, and he's turned off the cage. Oh, and that's what takes him down. Used his own momentum against him and just turned and was able to put him on his back. He's got a butterfly in there. He's kind of got it across his body, which is he's jumped. Oh, was he in half guard now?
Yeah, he tried. He for a moment had side control, but Howlett on the bottom very quickly grabbed in that, and
he's gone for a choke there. He's going to go for a choke there. Look, see how he's got the arm.
Is he going for Darce?
It looks like, yeah, Darce, I would say. He's put as he jumped up, he seemed to put the arm under and then grip it.
Looking to try and see where he can tighten it, looking to control.
I think he needs to get his leg out from the half guard, though. I think. I'm not very technical. Maybe I'm wrong. He's reversing, and he's out the back door, back to his feet.
Nice knee to the body. 10 seconds left.
Oh, big punches as well. That knee hurt him as well because he backed up from that knee. And another knee to the body. He can't throw him to the head though. Another knee, yeah.
Excellent first round from these two young fighters.
This is one of those rounds I wouldn't like to score because they've both had success.
Moments.
Yeah, they both had moments. Striking, control on the ground, working for the submission. You know, the leg kicks, the knees to the body, I think were probably the most talent strikes.
Tough round to score. Bit of control time for Bolton fighting out of the red corner over there. Had a little control time.
Yeah.
Tough round. Great first round for us, though.
We haven't had one bad round yet.
Oh my.
Are we being spoiled tonight?
I'm seeing live MMA. I don't think we can see a bad round.
There's just something special about being here cage side and watching it, isn't there, and calling the action and being in the venue.
And it's nice to see the restart because the UK MMA scene was really flourishing before the pandemic, really beginning to take off. turn our attention back to the two young amateurs in the cage. Aaron Bolton fighting out of the red corner, the black shorts.
So to me, there seems to be a clear path. We need Howlett needs to get it, keep it on the feet, and Bolton needs to see about getting him back down on the ground again.
And for Bolton, it's all about how he engages, how he takes away the distance. He's got to be careful. We've seen him eat a couple of heavy shots.
Yeah, he's very tall for a welterweight, isn't he? Howlett, he looks so tall for a welterweight.
Bolton patient though. He's looking to work his way inside.
Wonder if he'll get him up against the cage again like he did before, because even though it didn't work against the cage, when they broke, he was able to get him down pretty quick, and he's done it. But he's in a tight clinch. You can't throw knees to the head, though. It's got to beat to the body.
It was very selective with the shot he did throw, straight into the solar plexus. And
Bolton's got some good leg kicks as well, to be fair, and he looks quite powerful, doesn't he? He's got powerful legs.
It does look like he has to reach that little bit, though.
Yeah, definitely.
He's... patiently working his way.
And look at that, we've got a reversal. He goes in for the takedown off of the leg kick. I said it needs to be the other way around. What do I know?
Well, got that body lock now, trying to trip.
He's got his back as well.
And just trying to bully him to the ground now, trying to get under the hips.
Yeah, he's got underneath the hips. He'll climb up. Oh, what a takedown.
Nice, right up against the cage.
Bolton did well. He fought that for a while, and he was able to keep his balance. He looked like he was going down at one stage anyway, and he was able to stay on his feet. Let's see if he's got his back against the cage. Not a bad position to be in. Let's see if he can get himself back up.
Howlett wants to suck those hips out a little bit and turn.
He's passing the guard. He's going into side control. He's trying to get a crucifix there. Oh, he's back to half guard.
Just wants to take all of that wiggle room away from.
Oh, you missed that then. A knee to the body.
Oh man, I'll get another one. I'm sure.
You missed it.
That's terrible.
I can't believe it. I can't believe you missed the knee to the body.
Might be the first one I've ever missed.
I'm going to make you watch it back afterwards.
Thank you. Again, patient work here.
He's got his hand. See how he's tied his hand there underneath? Very
with his
clever.
Feet, just trying to tie him up. But Bolton, again, looking composed. Doesn't look like he's panicking. So far, although he's been on the bottom, he hasn't had to defend much. He's not eating a lot of shots. He's not defending any.
No, it's all positional.
Attempts.
It's all positional at the minute, isn't it? I wonder if he could maybe push off the cage and get a sweep that way. He's looking at that now, maybe.
I think, looking to consider it. Feet on the cage.
He needs one big explosion, doesn't he? And there you go. He's gone for the explosion. He's got him off. That's good. If he can get back to his feet now. He's up against the cage, just needs to watch getting up. Yeah, well done. That's good work, that is, because he's got up as soon as there was a bit of space, got straight back to his feet.
A little bit of hesitation from Elliot Howlett there as his corner was asking him to kick at the legs to the downed opponent, but
yeah, you worry about getting caught on the way up, but he's got straight back up. Another good round.
Really competitive.
I feel like that round was definitely more towards Howlett. I still don't know how I would have scored the first round. So in theory, you could say this is 1-1 going into the third.
Everything to play for in a tight fight.
It was nice to see Howlett switch it up, actually, because it looked like it was all about the striking for him, and yet he's the one that got the takedown off of the leg kick and has pretty much controlled for most of that round.
Giving him something to think about.
Yeah.
I'm more than just the the knees and the clinch and the striking.
And a knee to the body. More than just a knee to the body.
On the ground, and I'm angry with myself. First knee to the body I've seen live for 14 months, and I missed it.
Yeah, it was nicely placed. He only threw the one, but he was trying to work the hand as well. But I know how much you like your knees to the body.
I do like the knees to the body.
They hurt, to be fair.
Well, we get to see the third and final round for the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, we've had two finishes, haven't we? First round and second round finish.
Third round, they touch gloves, and we'll see which one of them can make the necessary adjustments.
I'm really impressed with his leg kicks for Bolton. They look really nasty because he's so short and stocky compared to his opponent. It looks like he's got real power in those kicks.
And, tried to work his way inside there with a right hook.
Both guys not looking tired as well, which is good. That's, when you're fighting at this level, you want to make sure you've got the stamina to go the 3 rounds. And
you could see him wanting to get that tight. You could see Howlett wanting to get that tight plumb and throw the knees to the
some nice. He's got his back there. That was dangerous kicking. That really a bit reckless.
A little bit showboaty, but now we got to see what Aaron Bolton does with it. No, stepped over and in the full mount. I mean,
that was brilliant by Howlett, the way he did that.
Probably shouldn't have been in that position in the first place, but fair play to get out of it with aplomb.
Absolutely, and Bolton just overstretched himself, and he had hold of him, but he had no control over him at all. Now he's going to have to see what he needs to get out of this position very quick, because I do think definitely round 2 went to Howlett.
Howlett, all he needs to do is find a way to get a little posture.
Well, he's
chipping away.
If he just stays here chipping away, I think that's going to be enough. Because he's in a dominant position. If he was doing this from full guard, I think the referee stands him up. But I don't see how the referee can stand him up when he's full mounted.
No, and he chips away whenever he gets a chance. Little shots to the body and the head.
See what he can open up.
And nice work, smart, trying pushing Bolton's head up against that cage, taking away a whole lot of movement choices.
Yeah, Bolton's in a real tight spot. He really needs to try and create a little bit of space if he can. He was able to get up off the cage last time and it worked for him, and he's done it. He's done it again.
Is he going to slip out the back door?
Wow, what a reversal! He's used that cage twice tonight so well, and now he's in half guard. Now he's in full guard, but from being mounted, to that is brilliant. Howlett's so good at pushing away and creating space as well, though.
He gets a butterfly in immediately, and 1 foot on the hip, and he's pushing away. And he's chipping away from the bottom here.
Because of his legs as well, because he's got such length in them. If he gets a bit of space with them, if he gets them fully extended, he's got a good bit of space there to be able to get back to his feet. He's definitely more active off the bottom as well than what...
Yeah, Bolton's still trying to control position, and this is what he was trying to do, work his way around in the side control. Time will not be his friend, though.
No, he's got full side control, though. It's a hell of a position to be in now, and he's
knee on belly.
Yeah. Oh, what a reversal again.
I mean, just power. Bucked at the right time, bucked those hips.
Yeah, I was going to say power and time, and he timed that perfect. He needed that right at that time. Oh, a foot stomp there. Marco Huas, the old foot stomp.
A little bit old school.
Wow,
very competitive fight between these two young men. No quitting either. Going to be really interesting to see how that first round was scored.
Yeah, even that third round, they both had moments again. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a split decision, to be fair.
It could very well be.
For me, round 2 was clear, but rounds 1 and 3 were not clear at all.
Great performance from both young men here. Aaron Bolton, of course, fighting out of the red corner. And Elliot Howlett in the tie shorts over here fighting out of the blue. We give a quick shout out to some sponsors here. Gtfp, the RG8 Group, Fisticuffs, Corrupt Sheriff, Casino 36, and Green Hill. Thank you for your continued support.
Please put your hands together for both of these fighters. After 3 rounds, a decision has been reached. To the winner, in the blue corner, Elliot!